Hello, my name is Joshua Brown from the expert train driver recruitment training company, howtobecome.com, and in this presentation, I will teach you how to pass your train driver job interview. So, if you have an interview coming up for any train driver company in Australia, then please make sure you watch this video from start to finish because I promise to help you to stand out and succeed. To achieve that goal, I'll start off by giving you a list of train driver interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. I'll then provide you with example high-scoring answers to those questions to ensure you succeed at the first attempt. Plus, I'll also make sure to give you some essential tips for passing your train driver interview before finally telling you how you can instantly download these slides plus 25 great answers to train driver interview questions in a PDF guide. And just very quickly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I want to help you to pass your interview by giving you brilliant answers to the toughest train driver interview questions, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. We have helped thousands of aspiring trainee train drivers around the world for nearly 20 years in the recruitment process, and I want you to succeed too. So please don't forget to hit that like button also, because that tells me you find these tutorials useful and it really does encourage me to make more videos. So let's get straight into the tutorial. The first question I want to help you with is that opening interview question. Tell me about yourself, or it could be phrased as introduce yourself. Now this question is being asked to gauge your communication skills, to understand your motivations and assess whether your background, qualities and enthusiasms align with the role of a train driver. Therefore, in your answer, make sure you tailor your response to highlight your safety awareness, your reliability and your enthusiasm for the rail industry. Focus on qualities that align with the role and keep your answer structured and concise. So what do I mean by that? And how do we do this really easy? Well, the best and most simple way is to use that job description as your blueprint for success. So for example, if on the job description it states that they're seeking someone who is safety conscious, someone who has great customer service skills, someone who has a high level of attention to detail, then throughout your train driver interview answers, be sure to say those exact terms and also back it up with examples of where you've previously demonstrated those skills and qualities. I'm going to give you the top qualities and skills that are required from all train drivers, no matter where you're applying for, in my answers today. So let's take a look at a brilliant top scoring answer to help you. Tell me about yourself. Thank you for inviting me to interview for this position today. I'm a highly motivated individual with a strong commitment to safety, teamwork and excellent customer service. My background includes roles in transportation, operations and customer-focused environments where I honed my ability to remain calm under pressure, follow strict protocols and solve problems efficiently. I've always been fascinated by rail operations and the critical role they play in connecting communities and supporting the economy. My attention to detail and mechanical aptitude makes me particularly suited for the demands of train driving, where precision and reliability are key. In my previous roles, I've demonstrated my ability to manage responsibility effectively, such as overseeing logistics, ensuring compliance, and providing a safe and timely service. I'm eager to bring this dedication to a train driver role, where I can contribute to a safe, punctual, and positive passenger or freight experience. If you hire me, I will be a dependable, safety-focused, and enthusiastic team member fully committed to upholding your company's values and delivering exceptional service every day. Wow, what a powerful way to kickstart your interview and be the standout candidate. Remember, by giving a confident answer like this to that opening interview question, not only will you impress the hiring manager, but you'll also gain confidence in the rest of your answers to come. Let's take a look at the next train driver interview question. Why do you want to be a train driver? Now, before we dive into this question, we're also going to be looking at behavioural train driver questions in this video, so make sure you stick around for those. For now, let's take a look at this question. Why do you want to be a train driver? Now, this question is being asked to understand your motivations for the role, to assess your knowledge of the industry, and to determine whether your goals and values align with the demands of the position. So in your answer, demonstrate genuine interest in the rail industry, link your skills and qualities to the role's requirements. Remember, that job description is your blueprint for success, and show enthusiasm for contributing to an essential service. So here is a brilliant top scoring answer to help you. Why do you want to be a train driver? I have always been fascinated by the rail industry and the vital role it plays in connecting communities and driving economic growth. My interest began at a young age as my uncle worked in the rail industry as a conductor, often sharing stories about the importance of teamwork, precision and responsibility. This connection inspired me to see the railways as more than just transport. They are the backbone of a thriving society. Becoming a train driver is the perfect opportunity to turn this lifelong interest into a meaningful career, combining my passion for precision, safety and responsibility. I'm drawn to the challenge of operating sophisticated machinery in a dynamic environment where attention to detail and adherence to safety protocols are paramount. The role demands focus, discipline, and the ability to remain calm under pressure, qualities I've consistently demonstrated in my warehouse and operational roles. What excites me most is the chance to contribute directly to an essential service, ensuring passengers travel safely and goods are delivered efficiently. This role aligns perfectly with my skills and values, and I'm eager to build a fulfilling career in such a respected and impactful industry. Now don't go anywhere, as I still have plenty more interview questions and answers to give you, but when you're ready, and only if you want to, click that link in the top right hand corner or in the pinned comment below the video. It will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download my top 25 train driver interview questions and answers to give you the edge in your interview. And in fact, it's more than just an interview guide. It covers the entire recruitment process from start to finish, and it's been designed with the top Australian train operating companies in mind. Okay, let's take a look at the next train driver interview question. And as I mentioned, this is a behavioural interview question or a competency-based interview question. Provide an example when you have carried out a safety-related task. Now, this question is being asked to evaluate your ability to prioritise safety, follow procedures, and take initiative in identifying and resolving risks, a critical aspect of a train driver's responsibilities. Now, a brilliant way to answer any behavioural interview question where you're asked to draw on your prior experiences is to structure your answer using the STAR method, STARR. Now, the STAR method stands for this. You start off with S for situation. Describe what was the situation you found yourself in. You then move on to T for task. What was the task that needed to be carried out? A is for action. What action did you take to achieve the task? The first R is for result. What was the end result following your actions? Make sure it's always a positive end result. And finally, the final R is for reflection. What did you learn from this experience? So let's take a look at a brilliant top scoring answer using that STAR structure to the question. Provide an example when you have carried out a safety related task. While working as a warehouse operative, I was part of a team responsible for maintaining safety standards during routine operations. One day, I observed that a piece of equipment had become damaged and posed a potential safety hazard. It was my duty to ensure the equipment was isolated to prevent any risks to others, and that the issue was escalated for immediate resolution. I quickly placed a clear "Do Not Use" tag on the equipment and notified the appropriate maintenance team. While waiting for the repairs, I briefed my colleagues about the situation to ensure everyone was aware and could adjust their workflows accordingly. I also reviewed similar equipment nearby to ensure no other risks were present and logged the incident in the safety report. The equipment was repaired and returned to service without any accidents or disruptions to operations. My proactive response ensured the safety of my team and reinforced the importance of clear communication and swift action. This situation highlighted how vigilance and taking initiative can prevent accidents. It strengthened my commitment to prioritizing safety in every aspect of my work. Okay, let's take a look at another behavioral interview question. Tell me about a time when you had to undertake a repetitive task. Now, this question is being asked because they need to assess your ability to maintain focus, to maintain discipline and consistency in repetitive work, which is obviously an essential part of a train driver's role. So therefore, emphasize your ability to stay engaged and maintain high standards despite repetition. Share how you found purpose or improvement opportunities in the task to demonstrate resilience and attention to detail in your answer if you want to score top marks. Here is my top scoring answer to help you. Tell me about a time when you had to undertake a repetitive task. In a previous role, working in a warehouse, I was responsible for conducting daily equipment inspections, which involved performing the same detailed checklist for multiple units each shift. My task was to ensure that each piece of equipment was thoroughly inspected according to safety and operational standards, with no room for errors or shortcuts, despite the repetitive nature of the work. I developed a routine to maintain focus and consistency, ensuring I approached each inspection as if it were the first. I kept a checklist on hand to verify every step and cross-referenced previous logs to identify any recurring issues. To stay engaged, I used the opportunity to sharpen my observational skills and find ways to improve the process, such as identifying wear patterns or suggesting preventative maintenance measures. My consistent attention to detail helped identify and address minor issues before they became significant problems, reducing downtime and ensuring the safety and reliability of the equipment. This experience taught me the importance of diligence and discipline in repetitive tasks. I approach such tasks with focus and pride, understanding their critical role in ensuring safety and efficiency. Now, in preparation for your Australian train driver interview, I also recommend you prepare answers to the following questions. What routes does our company run? What would you do in the event of a mechanical failure? Explain how you dealt with an emergency situation in the past. How have you handled long periods of time alone? How do you handle repetitive tasks? What do you do to alleviate boredom? Have you done shift work in the past? Explain how you work in a team environment. What is your biggest weakness? What do you think you would find most challenging if you were successful? Can you tell me about a time when you failed? How do you cope with fatigue? What do you know about our company? Have you ever broken the rules? So they are just some of the questions that you should be preparing for. But if you want to get the full list of all 25 train driver interview questions, and if you want to accelerate your learning even further to pass not just your interview but the entire recruitment process at the first attempt, then click that link in the top right hand corner of the video right now or in the pinned comment below for two reasons. The first reason is it will take you through to my website, How to Become, where you can get all of these answers we just covered, plus a total of 25 brilliant responses to train driver interview questions. And as I mentioned earlier, the entire recruitment process for becoming a train driver is covered. That's the application form, the assessment centre tests, the interview stages, everything that you need to become a train driver, the CV, all of it's covered in this guide. And secondly, the next reason is I've given you plenty of tips on this page to help you become a train driver. It's a brilliant resource, guaranteed to help you prepare effectively for your interview, and also more importantly, put you ahead of the competition. Make sure you check out that link. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Please also hit that like button, as that encourages me to make more videos just like these. And if you have any questions regarding any specific train operating company, then do let me know in the comment section below, where I'll get back to you with even more interview tips and advice. And finally, don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best with your interview. Have a brilliant day.